I was a physical therapist prior to my injury. I was also very active recreationally with sports, cycling especially. Loved it. It was a beautiful fall day and decided to go out for a ride on my own, and was riding out in the countryside outside of Oxford here, and just pedaling along, and I got hit from behind by a pickup truck towing a trailer, a utility trailer, and the trailer caught my leg and amputated it at the scene. And things changed quite a bit, but after a long not that long kind of process, I started to get back into cycling, started to do some other things. I was a swimmer, and I took up running so I could do a triathlon. I just wanted to do that. So working with NCOPI and Damon Johncourt, he just was all about helping out and getting me to be able to do whatever I wanted to do. Damon was willing to find creative solutions to enable me to get back to athletic activities. The cycling we worked on fairly quickly. Running came later, but he was finding creative ways to provide equipment and get things done that normally would be very difficult to get done because of insurance limits and rules. And my life changed in an instant when I lost my leg, of course. And the advantage I had with that was knowing what's possible. Being in the field, as a physical therapist and having worked with amputees, I knew a lot about prosthetic equipment, what was possible, what was available, and that made it a whole lot easier for me, A, to accept the loss of a limb, B, to get on track to be able to do some of the things I wanted to do again, and it just and C, to know what kinds of time frames we're looking at. It's difficult sometimes to deal with an injury I imagine it's very difficult to deal with an injury when you don't know what the time frame is. Am I going to have my life back? If so, when is it going to be? So I had that advantage going into it. Now, over the years, have worked with Damon and being able to do all the things that I wanted to do, cycling, running. We even at one point had, I had a prosthesis I could wear in the water for, I went, not scuba diving, but snorkeling in the Caribbean and things like that. And so my life is different. It takes me a little longer in that respect, but it doesn't really limit me. Things like, going out for a walk, taking the dog for a walk, going out hiking on the weekend with my wife, and up in Virginia. Basically whatever I want to do. It may take a little bit longer, but it's still very enjoyable. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of your life. It's not even the end of part of your life. I mean, it may be the end of part of your body, but things get a whole lot better, and it takes a little bit of time, and it takes a lot of help from people, but you've got to be willing to accept a little help, and you'll find that you can do a whole lot more than you think you can do, and that working with somebody or a company like NCOPI, I think with the drive that they have to help, the integrity that they have, I think I would tell anybody, it's not a dismal process. It's really it's a challenge at times, but it is rewarding.